Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you some Battlefield 4 here, and I just wanted to talk to you about some cool new games that are coming out. Well, the first thing I wanted to talk about is this one game that I know I got to play. I know PS4 and PC were the only two that got it, and I was lucky I got PS4. And the one game is Battlefield Hardline, which is the newest Battlefield, I believe, in the series as of right now. And it's coming out in October. And for the past 2-3 weeks, I was lucky and I got into the closed beta. And while I was playing the closed beta, I actually found a lot of enjoyment into the game. The game is basically what it is it's cops and robbers, and it's based around, I believe, the LA area. And so yeah, and basically how you unlock stuff is you have to get weapon service stars, which I bet you guys all know what that is, through playing Battlefield 3, Bad Company, Battlefield 4, all the Battlefields. But you have to get those, and eventually, after you get so many, you get to unlock like optics or gadgets or basically anything, and then you have to buy them with money earned through the game by doing stuff. So, like, if I'm, say, taking this flag right here that I am taking, the points that I get through that flag, I get towards the money that I can to unlock things. And it is a little fast-paced. It's all timing, and there are very, very short limits throughout the beta. Like, I know the two game modes that I got to play were Heist and Blood Money. And Heist is a very, very short, fast-paced type gameplay where you're either the cops or the robbers, or criminals. And the criminals would blow up the vaults, and they would take the money and bring it to a extraction point. Or the cops could defend. It's kind of like Rush, I guess, in a way. And so then in Blood Money, which I found the most enjoyment out of the two game modes, it was what you would do is you'd go, and there would be your vault, there would be the money pile, and then there would be the enemy vault. So what you would do is you'd either go to the money pile and you'd steal cash, and you could carry 500,000. And so for this 500,000 cash, you would take it back to your vault. Now, if they had money, you could go to their vault and you could steal from their vault and take it back to your vault. And yeah, so that I know was probably my favorite map or gameplay, and it's sort of fast-paced, sort of slow. I mean, they did have a max. It was 5 million, and it's very easy to get to. So yeah, it wasn't that long of a game. It was 20 minutes if no one got it. I remember I did have a game that went all the way down to a time limit because it was basically a stalemate the whole entire game. So I know if you guys are really hardcore Battlefield fans, or you're just new to Battlefield, I'd say this is probably the easiest one to get, the new one. I know I could get like a bunch of stuff in it and all that. And then I know the 3 weapons for each class I got to try was for the well, they also changed the names. I think Operative was the assault. I forget the engineer, but then we got enforcer, which was the support, and then we got professionalist or professional as the recon. And so the 3 guns I got to try for the operative were the M16, which they made fully auto in this game. The M16, the AKM, which is kind of like an AK, and then the G36, which was a really, really useful weapon that I got to try. The second, the engineer, I got to try the UMP-45. I also got to try the Uzi and P90, which my favorite out of that class was probably the UMP. Oh, my favorite in the operative was the M16 that you first get. Then the enforcer, we got sorry guys, I'm sort of having trouble remembering. The MG36, and then we got the 870p Marine shotgun, and then the sawed-off shotgun. And then for the final professional, we got like an R870, a SVU, and I believe the Dragunov. That's probably wrong. And my favorite out of that was the R870, and my favorite through the enforcer was the MG36. Now, they had the I'm sorry guys. They had the stuff you can carry, like the first aid kit, the defibrillators. I'm using those because those are what are on my the gadgets, that's what they're called. And the gadgets that you could use in the enforcer were, of course, a first aid kit, a medic. It was kind of like the defibrillator, only it was like a shot. And then they had survivalist, which is really useful. I'm glad they brought it into the game. What it is the survivalist is, if you go down, you can revive yourself. Then they had the gas mask, the T-62 crew, which is basically a taser. And then they had the gas mask, grappling hook, zip line, and I think that's it. And then through, yeah, that's it. And through the knives or melee weapons, we had the knife, the baton, and the baseball bat. And then through the engineer guy, you had fusion cutters, stinger, basically a lot of the stuff that it has in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. Then it had, of course, the same things: the gas mask, the T-62, zip line, the grappling hook. And then through the enforcer, you have breaching charge. Breaching charge, riot shield. You did have a riot shield. And then there are a few more. You guys may have to look that up because I'm not exactly sure what it is. That class I didn't use very much. I mainly used the assault or the operative class. And then for the professionalist, well, this is going to be hard, but actually I remember this more. You had a tripwire hook for the enforcer. Anyway, for professionalist, you get decoy, a camera, uh, I believe breaching hooks, and then the gas mask, or the breaching charges. I don't know why I'm saying hook. Grappling hook, zip line, gas mask, T-62 crew, same melee weapons. And, yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna finish this match for you. And, yeah. Comment, rate, subscribe. So, like I said, this right here, this would be the money you get through the game. Like I'd get a 180 towards my in your currency.